Hello guys and welcome to Astrology Coaching by Anatoly. Today I'm going to discuss one really important astrological event. Mars debilitated and retrograde in 2024-2025. This is one of the most important period of 2024 and 2025 because Mars is a trigger of events. It's like a bullet. And when Mars is debilitated and retrograde, it becomes very frustrated, very angry, and very unpredictable. So during this period, you can expect the unexpected. Mars debilitated and Mars retrograde will cause events not only in your personal life, but in the whole world. We can expect really important worldly events since Mars goes debilitated on 20 October 2024, and it will transit in Cancer till June. But I'm going to discuss the whole period, the dates and everything. I'm going to discuss in this video. Maybe the most important thing to say here is when Mars is debilitated and retrograde, you have to expect the unexpected. Definitely Mars will be unpredictable, and we are not sure what kind of events we can expect, but definitely there will be things that are going on in our personal life and in the world, in the whole world. So I'm going to discuss for each ascendant and for each moon zodiac sign where is the sector which will be most influenced by the debilitation of and retrograde movement of Mars. In the second part of this video, later on in this video, we're going to discuss now what is Mars, what is Cancer, because Mars is debilitated in Cancer, what is debilitated Mars, what is retrograde Mars, what do you need to know in order to prevent big explosions in your life, and then I'm going to discuss which sector will be most influenced in your personal life. Okay, so let's start now, right? So, expected the unexpected. What is Mars? You already know what is Mars. Compassion, not compassion, I'm sorry, this is Cancer. Mars is aggression, violence. Mars is fights, weapons, commanders, wars, surgery, technical, mechanical skills, passion, sex. Mars is blood too. Sport is Mars, is associated with Mars. Competition, braver people, brave heroes are associated with Mars. So definitely Mars is the planet of energy. Whether it will be good energy or negative energy, we are not sure, but there will be a brewing of energy here. What is Cancer? Cancer is the home, the mother. It is nurturing, emotional zodiac sign. It is associated with the home, with the land, with the inner peace, inner happiness, with kitchen, food, milk. It is very warm and motherly like zodiac sign. That is why Cancer rules the fourth zodiac house, you know, the fourth house. Mars is debilitated in Cancer. Maybe you are thinking why it's debilitated in Cancer. Because Mars is the soldier, Mars is the commander, and Mars doesn't want to be in the kitchen. The Cancer is the home, the kitchen. Mars wants to be in the field, the battlefield. And when Mars is in the kitchen, it gets very frustrated. So debilitated, Mars debilitated is angry Mars, is unpredictable, frustrated Mars, because he wants to fight, but there is no soldiers, there is no, it is in the kitchen, he cannot fight. Mars debilitated brings emotional conflicts, it brings internal struggles, brings problems with relationships, problems with the other people, passive aggressiveness. Definitely this is a very difficult period because you feel frustrated, you feel that you want to fight but you cannot fight, you know. It causes very big emotional suppression. I mean, what is emotional tension? You suppress your emotion, you suppress your passion, and you become like a bomb. Why can explode, that bomb that can explode every moment. You just need one word and you can explode. That's why I said that you can expect the unexpected during this period. Inner explosion of anger. I wrote here inner explosion of anger. So you have to be very, very careful. You can become overly protective personality. So you have to be you have to take care of your inner world and always count till 10 before saying something or before doing something. This is very important. The other thing that we're going to discuss is the Mars retrograde. You know, when one planet goes retrograde, the direction is not outside, it is go inwards. You know, you have to reassess something, you have to rethink something, you have to re-evaluate the significations related to the planet that is going retrograde. In this case, the signification of Mars. Retrograde Mars retrograde can bring difficulties in emotions, difficulties and challenges in relationships, delayed actions. Maybe you want to act, but you cannot act because now it's the moment to go inward, not outside, not forward, inward. Unresolved feelings, unresolved emotions, unresolved wounds from the battlefields you had before. This is the effect of Mars retrograde. So you will become very unpredictable and very angry, and you can be very unpredictable. So Mars debilitated and Mars retrograde is changed Mars, is altered Mars. Mars becomes, as I said, unpredictable, frustrated and angry. Maybe you're asking yourself whether you will feel that. For sure you are going to feel that, especially if you are in the dasha, in the planetary period of Mars, and if you have a lot of planets in the Cancer zodiac sign. Definitely, if you are in the dasha, in the planetary period of Mars, and if you have many planets in Cancer or the opposite, Capricorn, you will feel the Mars debilitation and the retrograde movement of Mars, and you have to be very careful not to act without thinking. What you can do during this period of Mars debilitated Mars and debilitated and retrograde Mars, you have to take care of your personal life. You have to take care of your emotional inner world. If you need, you can go to psychologist. If you need, you can start doing some sports, so you can all the aggression, all the energy you have inside of you and you cannot express, you have to express it through sport. You can express it through sport or through any type of hobbies. Or you can walk in the nature, or you can walk around the city, so you can find the balance. You need to find the balance during this period. It is really important, because if you don't take care of your inner world, you will be like a bomb and you can explode. That's why you have to expect the unexpected. Yeah, of course, most probably there will be a lot of worldly events, because Mars will go debilitated on 20th of October. The eclipse is on 2nd of October. Rahu meets Saturn in March 2025. Rahu meets Neptune in the beginning of 2025. These are all heavy astrological events. And one of the most heavy events, the heaviest event, is Mars meeting Ketu in July 2025, which will bring maybe some kind of conflict, aggression, terrorist attack, incidents. So definitely, since the eclipse in 2024 October onwards, there are astrological events that are very specific and a little bit more dangerous. So worldly events can be expected during this period. So before explaining to you the whole movement of Mars in Cancer, then in Gemini, Cancer, Leo, I made this period table. I have to say, to make a small ad of my books. If you want to learn more about Vedic astrology, you can check my books on Amazon.com. Vedic Astrology, Easy and Simple. I'm watching the desktop so I can show the book. And my Nakshatras in Vedic Astrology, Easy and Simple. These are on Amazon. They reached top 3 of Eastern Astrology category and on the best-selling books on Amazon.com, which is one of my best successes, to be honest. One of my best success experience that I had. Of course, I have artistic projects, artistic books that you can check. If you want to learn Vedic Astrology, you can check my online course for beginners, Vedic Astrology for Beginners. All the links of the books and the courses are down in the description in this video. Or if you want to learn Vedic Astrology, if you want a consultation with me, I'm sorry, it's retrograde Mercury when I'm shooting this video. If you want a consultation with me, you can check my website www.astrology-coaching.com. Again, you can find all the links in the description of this video. I have different consultations and I think I can help you if you need any guidance and if you need any help. Okay, so we are going to proceed with the timetable, right? With the timetable, I'm going to drink a little bit coffee. Okay, so now on 20th of October 2024, Mars is getting debilitated. Mars enter Cancer. Around 7th of December 2024, Mars returns retrograde on 7th of December at 11 degree of Cancer. So if you have planets around the 11th degree of Cancer or the 11th degree of Capricorn, you can expect event. From 7th of December 2024 till 20th of January 2025, Mars is retrograde and debilitated, which will make some astrologers say that when Mars is retrograde and debilitated, or not only Mars, any planet that is retrograde and debilitated, there is how to say basically this retrograde and debilitated planet is very powerful, but this is, in the case of Mars, it's not very positive, to be honest, because powerful Mars brings more aggression. So in both way, this tells us that there can be more aggression, there can be a lot of weapons, aggression, conflicts, battles. On 20th of January 2025, Mars will enter Gemini, so it will be retrograde, but still not debilitated anymore from 20th of January. On 24th of February 2025, Mars will go direct. This will happen on the 22nd degree of Gemini. So if you have any planets on the 22nd degree of Gemini or 22nd degree of Sagittarius, you can expect events. On 3rd of April 2025, Mars will enter Cancer again and it will be debilitated. So this is the second phase of the debilitation of Mars. The events that happened between 20th of October till 20th of January 2025 can repeat again during the second phase of the debilitation from 3rd of April onwards. Or the events can proceed, there can be some continuation of the events, the second part of the events. From 3rd of April 2025 till 7th of June 2025, Mars is debilitated in Cancer, and on 7th of June it will go in Leo and proceed forward, I'm sorry. So from 20th of October till 7th of June, almost half a year, more than half a year, Mars will be debilitated, retrograde, a little bit direct in Gemini, then again debilitated. So Mars will trigger a lot of events, and there will be everything that we spoke, you can feel everything that we spoke about previously in this video, about how you're going, the inner aggression, the emotional conflicts, the problems with the relationship, the explosiveness of your inner world. You will feel that for sure, especially if you are in the dasha or you have any planets or points in Cancer. And one of the most important events is around 20th of July. This is the big clash. I call it the big clash of Mars and Ketu in Leo, which will cause troubles, incidents, terrorist attacks, conflicts, even this can cause war. Yeah, this is a little bit not very good. The whole 2025 is a little bit difficult, to be honest. Astrologically, if I check the astrological events that are happening, it's a difficult year. I don't know how it is in the Western astrology. Maybe you have to check with I have to check channels of the Western astrologers, but according to the Vedic world and the events that I see that are going to happen, this will be a difficult period. And of course, everything depends on your natal chart, everything depends on your dasha. You may feel these difficult events, you may be directly influenced by them or not so directly. So now, I have to, for each ascendant and for each moon sign, I made a small tables to tell you in which sector of your life you can expect this the effect of the Mars debilitation and retrograde movement. For all people who have Mars and Moon in Aries, first to say that you always have to check the transit from the ascendant and from the moon chart. From the moon you can expect karmic events, from the ascendant you can expect more physical events which depend on you and your desire. For all people who have Moon on or ascendant in Aries, Mars debilitate and retrograde will be in your 4th house, the house of mother, homeland, house, cars, inner peace. So you can expect all the events that affect of Mars debilitated and Mars retrograde in the 4th house. You have to be careful with the house, you have to be careful with your mother, you have to be careful with your family, and you have to be careful with the cars you have, and you should be careful here. How you speak, there can be conflicts with your inner peace, you may lose your inner peace, you can have conflicts with your family, with your mother, so you have to be more careful in the field, in the 4th house sector of your life. For all people who have Moon or Ascendant in Taurus, Mars will be debilitated and retrograde in your 3rd house, the house of communication, the house of brothers, sisters, siblings, traveling, education, hobbies, creativeness, everything associated with effort, that you put the effort, or your own business. So you have to be careful here how you do your sports. There can be some injuries. You have to be careful if you have your own business. You have to be careful how you communicate, how you speak with your brothers, sisters, siblings, neighbors. There can be some issues in this field. Or you want to study something, or you want to travel somewhere. You have to be careful. For all people who have Gemini Ascendant or Gemini Moon sign, Mars will be debilitated and retrograde in your 2nd house, the house of family, resources, family values, savings, money, this part of your face. You have to be careful with your teeth. Go to dentist. Don't forget to do that. Be careful how you spend your money. Be careful how you speak, because everything that speaks is controlled by the 2nd house. That you speak or eat or say or goes through your mouth is your 2nd house. Be careful how you communicate, how you spend your money, and how you speak with your family. There can be family conflicts here. For all people who have Cancer Moon and Cancer Ascendant, this is really serious period for you guys. You have to be careful. Mars will be debilitated in retrograde mainly in your 1st house or over your Moon, which is very important. Take care of yourself, take care of your health, take care of your body, take care of your mental and emotional world. Maybe you will want to act, maybe you will want to do something, but Mars debilitated and Mars retrograde will not allow you to do that. You will need you will want to do something, but all your actions will be delayed in some way. So be careful, take it easy, step by step. For all people who have Leo ascendant or Leo moon sign, Mars debilitated will be in your 12th house. This is again 6, 8 and 12th house. They are difficult houses. 12th houses is associated with losses, expenditure, subconscious mind, foreigners, spirituality. Definitely take care of your mental, physical and emotional world. Be careful if you go abroad, be careful if you go in dark places, in hospitals, laboratories. This is, you have to take care of yourself and be careful. You should go to spiritual places, or you should have a spiritual practice that helps you have the balance. Maybe there will be problems with your sleep. People who have Virgo ascendant or Virgo moon sign, Mars will affect your 11th house, the house of money, income, social circles, dreams, goals. Maybe there will be frustration that you cannot fulfill your dreams. Maybe there will be frustration with your social circles, or you don't earn enough money. But be careful, don't move fast, step by step. Don't create explosive situation in your work environment, especially if your income depends on that. For all people who have Libra ascendant or Libra moon sign, Mars will be debilitated and retrograde in your 10th house, the house of career, management, your fame, your social status. Be careful here not to create conflicts with your management board, with your managers. There can be problems in your career. For all people who have Scorpio ascendant or Scorpio moon sign, Cancer is ruling your 9th house and Mars will be debilitated and retrograde there. 9th house is the father, religion, philosophy, traveling, foreign lands, education, printing or how to say, books, creating books. I forgot the English word for that. Publishing books. So definitely Mars can create issues with your teachers, issues with your gurus, issues with your father, problems with your philosophy, your belief system. So don't try to impose your belief system to other people. It can create a lot of conflicts. Be careful when you are traveling. For all people who have Sagittarius ascendant or moon, Cancer is your 8th house, so Mars will be debilitated and retrograde there. Definitely problems there. Be careful. 8th house is difficult house. It is connected with accidents, death and rebirth, transformation, psychological issues, everything that is under the ground, everything that is hidden, other people's money, you know. So definitely be careful in these fields. Drive carefully. Don't create any type of accidents. Take care of your health, mental, physical health. Take care of your psychological situation. If you need, go to psychotherapists, psychologists. Take care of your inner world, your hidden world. For all people who have Capricorn ascendant or Capricorn moon sign, Mars will be debilitated and retrograde in your 7th house, the house of spouse, the house of marriage, business partnership. Definitely there can be conflicts with your spouse. Definitely there can be breakups, divorces, especially when Mars goes in Gemini, because it will go in your 6th house, the house of divorces. Be careful there. This is mainly, we speak about mainly Mars retrograde and Mars debilitated, but in some period of time it will be in Gemini, so you have to check the previous house too. But I will focus, when the time comes, I will focus on that too. So be careful with your business partners, be careful with your partner and spouse too. For all people who have Aquarius ascendant or Aquarius moon sign, Mars will be debilitated in your 6th house. House of health, house of daily routine, house of your co-workers, of your daily work, of unprivileged people, conflicts, divorces, problems, enemies. You have to be careful here. Take care of your health, take care of your mental, physical status. Be careful how you speak with the people from your daily life, with your co-workers, with help unprivileged people. Don't try to change the world, and if it's not possible, of course. Serve other people with compassion. Try to find a balance and take care of your physical health. For all people who have Pisces ascendant or Pisces moon sign, Mars will be retrograde and debilitated mainly in your 5th house. This house is the house of love, romance, children, speculative business, politicians, relaxation. Be careful how you speak with your loved one. If the dating life can be very frustrating for you. There can be problems with your children. If you want to get pregnant, it can be difficult. There can be people that need some surgical interventions. I'm speaking about if you want to get pregnant. Be careful how you express yourself. Maybe you want to express your inner world, but it will not be possible for you. Fifth house is mainly the house of love and romance and creative. You can use your energy to create something in an artistic way. You can start a new artistic hobby, which will be a way to handle the negative effects of Mars debilitation and retrograde movement of the planet. Be careful in these fields. So this is the main things that we have to discuss about Mars debilitated and Mars retrograde. Be careful, take care of your inner world, try to find the balance. Always think till 10 before doing or saying something. You can become like a bomb, as I told you. You will become a bomb. Expect the unexpected. This is the model of debilitated Mars and retrograde Mars. So you have to be really careful about that. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you like it. If you want a consultation with me, you can receive a detailed prediction horoscope about debilitated Mars. You can check my website and you can book a consultation with me, or you can check my books, or if you want to learn Vedic astrology, you can always check my online course for Vedic astrology for beginners. It is easy and simple, and especially created for people who have never heard about Vedic astrology or are newbies, I don't know what is the word. Okay, whatever. Thank you for watching this video and see you soon.